That's good. That's gonna get a good fire going. It's raining pretty good. And that makes for perfect conditions for the challenge that I'm about to take on. You see, my buddy Tom, the Grand Woodsman, has started a challenge. And that challenge is to start a fire out of water. Sounds weird, right? So go check out his channel because he can explain it to you better than I can. You guys will like Tom. He's one of them good old boys from Maine. Can't get there from here. Now others have taken up this challenge. Travis, the Shasta Valley Outdoorsman. You should check that out. He did it, made it look easy. He's good at it. There's Doug from Grim Adventures of Bushcraft and Hiking. He's a funny dude. You should check his channel out. There's Kirk, and he has an interesting take on it. And Jack D. Jack D rocked this thing. He did it straight up proper. And don't forget about Tom. He's the one that started this whole thing. So go check out those channels. Show him some love. Tell him Justin sent you. The gist of it is wet wood. So I'm going to collect my firewood in these conditions, just as I would if I needed to start a fire. We're not talking dry tinder. We're not talking perfect conditions. We're not talking grass. We're talking starting a fire with wood that's soaking wet. Let's get wet, collect some firewood. There's a good dry dead piece standing right there. I'll grab him. And just for fun, we're going to pick up some stuff right here off the ground. That's nice and wet, saturated, been sitting around for a while. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take all this wood and I'm going to put it in a big huge pile like this, and I'm going to light it with a match and it's just going to go. Do, just like you guys thought, is take this awesome, beautiful bundle of kindling. This presents its own very unique set of difficulties. I want to make sure that all this stuff has a good opportunity to get really, really good soaked, you know, because that's how you start a fire proper. You got to get that wood wet. Now we don't want any of this wood floating up to the surface and, you know, being exposed to air, getting a chance to dry out. That's no good. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's good. That's going to get a good fire going. I'm going to let it sit all day long. We're just going to let it sit all day. It's going to soak up water, get good and wet for us, and yeah, that's how you make some good tender right there. You soak it in water. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to let it sit overnight just to, you know, really drive it home. So last night while I was in bed, I was thinking to myself, wouldn't it be a great idea if I took that wood and froze it? So that's what I did. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is get these pieces out and split them up. stuff right there. So you can see. You want a nice pile of this stuff. Nice and thin, break it right up. And just build yourself up a little nest. You want a bunch of stuff on standby too, ready to go. What I'm doing is getting down to that core of the branch. It's still nice and dry down there. Alright guys, there you have it. She was slow to get going, but she's going. I gotta be careful, I'm gonna burn my beard. Now with this, I could build a raging fire. You know, from here, it's as big as you want to get it. She's going. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, it's good in the woods.